What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, here to bring to you my predictions video for this week's game versus Michigan State. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this game. Are you concerned about it? Are you worried that somehow or another there's going to be a letdown with this game? And do you think that we have a chance to lose, or do you think that it's just going to be an easy ball game versus Michigan State? Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. So, this game, to me, in my heart, feels as though it's not going to be a close game. But I know a lot of people, and I've been watching a lot of videos with the regular media and YouTube people, and people are somehow or another, there's, I guess, just because it's a rivalry game, that everything, all bets are off, throw everything out the window that's happened in the season. This is quote-unquote Michigan State's Super Bowl, and they're going to get up for this game. And that might be true. I'm not going to deny that. But I feel as though talent-wise, team-wise, and all that, I think that there's that much of a gap as far as the team quality and stuff like that. I think that Michigan right now is just running on just a higher level than Michigan State is. Now, I know people talk about the bye week and having an extra week to prepare and all that stuff. I don't believe in all that. I've seen a lot of teams come off the bye and look terrible. So I always felt that the bye week was always overrated. If anything, it probably hampers and throws off a team's rhythm that they've had up until this point. You're used to playing on Saturday and then having a week to prepare for the next team, and then now you have an extra week off. Are you actually doing an extra week of preparing, or you have it off? Obviously each team is different, so I'm sure in some cases it throws off your timing and your rhythm because you have an extra week in between. I always felt that the bye week was only good if you were dealing with injuries and it gave you an extra week to get some key people back. Doesn't look like that's really the case for Michigan, so it's not at an advantage. But what does help, and the scheduling helps us out tremendously. Michigan State just conveniently was also on their bye week as well, so there's not going to be any advantage or disadvantage from being on the bye or not being on the bye to be prepared for this game. Both teams are on the bye at the same time, so if we're both rusty, we're both rusty. If we're both extra prepared, we're both extra prepared. So no one has an advantage, no one has a disadvantage. Everyone is even keel, so it's perfect. So Michigan State obviously has not been their year this year. Before the Wisconsin game that they won, they had lost 4 in a row. Beating Wisconsin obviously was a good boost for their confidence and stuff like that, but not anything to get excited about. Wisconsin has been down this year, so it is what it is as far as that goes. But this is a game that we gotta win. Bottom line, something about playing Michigan State it's just weird stuff happens, like 2015, where all you had to do was just catch a punt and then do whatever you wanted, whether it was just throw it a million miles up in the air until the time ran out, or if you caught the ball and ran backwards and killed the time. Nope. Punter has to drop the punt, then panic about it, and then try to kick it with 20 million guys trying to tackle him. And that led to us losing a game. 2020, let's try to forget about that. That was one of the weirdest games where we had no business losing. But I mean, our team was bad. Let's face it. Didn't think that they were that bad, and you know, and then you got last year. Should have won that game as well. You know, obviously, Kenneth Walker the third scoring 5 touchdowns doesn't help, but it's just something about these guys that when we play them from time to time, it's just like, I don't know, we just ill prepared or just some strange things that happen. But I don't think that's going to happen this year. Like I said, I think the teams are miles apart as far as the talent and cohesion. I think Michigan, is definitely on a mission to get back to the college football playoffs, and they're not going to let any team, especially a team like this, get in their way. And on top of that, I feel as though, especially from last year, there's been made heavy emphasis on winning this game. So it's not just another game on the schedule that, we got to just take care of business on our way to, playing Ohio State and, playing for Big Ten championship and all that stuff. No. This is a stepping stone towards that goal. So I think that being the case, we're not going to come into this game lackadaisical and just thinking it's just another game. This is a game that, you can hear all the players have, their goals that they said, and one of their goals is to beat Michigan State. So I do believe that is what's going to happen. As far as what's going to take to win the game, it's not anything extraordinary that needs to be said. Michigan State defensively, especially in the secondary, is pretty bad. Not as bad as last year, but still bad. So, obviously, one of the emphasis is going to be probably more so than it has been for the year is passing the football to take advantage of that weak secondary. But, obviously, if, we're still able to run the football that we've been able to run for the last few games, you're going to take that first before anything else. But, if it's open, obviously you're going to take shots down the field, which they should do, and take advantage of that. This team is not good at covering the deep ball. I know we've kind of struggled at throwing the deep ball, but this would be a good week to try and test that out and see whether or not, we can refine that. Other than that, just taking care of the football, no turnovers, just be very careful of the football. Don't allow them to have short fields and easy, cheap scores. Don't beat ourselves. As long as we make them earn everything, they're not a top-notch offense or anything like that. They do have a few decent wide receivers, but I don't think that's anything different than, say, what Maryland had as far as their offense goes. I think Maryland, as a unit, was more cohesive as an offensive unit and better overall, at least in my opinion. So, if we can handle Maryland's offense, this should just be a walk in the park. But, there's not really anything extraordinary that we got to do. If we just play our brand of football that we have been all season long, control the clock, don't turn over the football, force them to be one-dimensional on offense, keep their running attack, which is not that good, keep that to a standstill and force them to throw the football, it should be an easy game for us. So my prediction is Michigan 49, Michigan State 14. That's my prediction. So anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, definitely like the video. It definitely helps my channel. Leave me a comment in the comments section below. Let me know how you feel about the game. Who's going to win? What's your prediction for the score? You know, if you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everybody who does. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. And as always, go blue.